So the other option that you have for this week is to invent your own melody and improvise it. So rather than figuring out a melody that exists in pop music somewhere or in whatever genre is interesting to you, you could create your own melody. Some things to think about as you're looking at this is that you start to want to think about making sure that you have at least a pair of phrases. So the first phrase you're going to want to have end on the 5. And then the second phrase is probably going to start the same way as the first one, but it's going to end on the 1. Okay, so and we're probably going to start on the 1 because that makes sense. So I've decided I'm going to be in C major. And because I don't like to necessarily always start on the root, I'm going to start on the 3rd. And I'm just going to mess around here for a little bit and see what we find. Okay, so that could be my 5. And then I'm going to start the same one. And then I ended on 1 that time. That works. I don't love it because it's a little bit whatever. But what if I did... no. Ooh, I like that. Let me try that one more time. So part of why I like this is because it uses a little bit of sequence, right? We had this pattern, and then I repeat it a step higher, and then I go back. So I've taken one really simple little cell and made it work in a way that sounds nice. So let's see here. And that's our 5. So now I'm going to repeat it and find my way to 1. And I didn't like that so much. No. Oh, there we go. Oh, I gotta go there. Okay, so now I got this. So here are my 2 phrases. That works. Okay, so I know a little bit, right? I know this is 1. Oh, I already messed up. I know that's 5, and then... Okay, so I got half of it, right? But now my job is to think about what chords are going to be in between. Okay, so let's see here. That doesn't work, but I could go to the 4 there because of the F, right? And then back, okay, that works. So that first phrase. Okay, and then back here. About that is that I just stay on the 1 that whole time. So that second phrase, let's see if I can speed up my harmonic motion a little bit at the end. See how I doubled the number of chords that I do right as I'm leading up to the cadence? That's common. That's what we call speeding up the harmonic motion. Let's try it again. Okay, so now I know what I've got. So it's 1, 4, 1, 5, and then 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. Okay, so we're doing all right. However, I don't want this, right? This is kind of a boring function. to do things. It's just easy as I'm figuring out what my chords are going to be. So I need to think about some of those accompaniment patterns that we looked at before, that we've used in previous weeks, and see which of those I could use. Since I'm going to be playing it, I'm going to have to figure out how to do the root and the chord all in my left hand. Let's see here. No, that's not it. There we go. No, that's cheating. So it worked except for at the end when I had to double time my my tempo, my harmonic rhythm. So let's see here. I'm going to do the second half and see what I can come up with. That didn't work. So I kind of cheated, right? So I played the root on this beat, but then here I played the 5/7. But that works. That way I'm at least able to keep the same motion. So here's how it looks now. And that's one possibility. There's plenty of ideas I can come up with here, but this is at least one version of a melody I invented and the harmony I put together with it.